We live in a society, and in order for societies to progress, they require a constitution to provide a sense of direction to their activities. A constitution provides the very basic foundation and an appropriate legal structure to regulate a society. Historically, constitutions took many forms: religious sculptures, books, written documents, and an unwritten British constitution. A constitution is a comprehensive and most referred document in a legal circle. Let us explore these dynamics through the example of USA. In recent history, in around 1776, USA got its independence. Rooted within the Declaration of Independence is the prosperity of people and the freedom of society. It states, as I quote, "All men are created equal, with the right to liberty, life, and the pursuit of happiness." As time went by, Americans got their own constitution, also known as the US Constitution, and it showed similar characteristics to that of the Declaration of Independence by stating to secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. A constitution, according to definition, means a document where laws are defined to create the fundamental policies of a society. Following that dream, Americans crystallized their erstwhile undefined dream, also known as the American dream. So what exactly is the American dream? In order to explain it, I have to divide the video into 3 different stages. The focus of this video will be the American dream as of 1920 and as of now. But let me explain the condition of the American dream prior to that of the 1920s first. Let's go! Let's dive into the past. The early settlers who came to America in the 17th century, they sought freedom of religion and expression. They were tired of the corruption of the Church of England, and hence they wanted a society in which the gap between the rich and poor was not as staggering as in Europe. Later on, the War of Independence was waged, and the value of independence was reinforced. Later on the 4th of July 1776, the Declaration of Independence was signed, and hence the American dream was given a shape and a form. Basically, it is an idea. It was an ideal for America to give prosperity and success to its nation. The transition of the American dream happened in around 1920s to 1930s, which supposedly was the best time of the American dream. In 1931, James Adams, the author of the book The Epic of America, described it as life should be better, richer, and fuller for everyone, with opportunity according to achievement or ability. It talked about both ends of the spectrum, a better life and a rich life. In order to explain the 1920s condition, I will use the example of the renowned novel The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. In the novel, Gatsby is a rich guy who has a dream of getting back with his lost mate. Sequel to my earlier explanation, Gatsby's dream is both achieved and not achieved at the same time. Achieved because he got his money, not achieved because his mate Daisy gets back with her current mate Tom. And because Gatsby, for those who haven't read the novel, ultimately, I'll give you 5 seconds, eventually meets his demise. Some may argue that his money is from unjustifiable means, which is an indication that the Great Gatsby's dream is corrupted. Some other dimensions of the dream according to 1920s were that people did not conform to social expectations. They wanted to live a life under temptation and to discourage the laws and be free. Many people started to focus more on materialistic goals, such as who could have the biggest party, who could own the best, rather than moral values such as hope, peace, pursuit of happiness, etc. Everyone wanted to be in high class and to be at the top of the economic pyramid, and this basically blinded people of the upcoming disasters such as the Great Depression. In order to maintain a high class status, one needed the best of the best when it came to products and consumer goods. Whether it was about makeup, clothes, or kitchen appliances, everyone had to have the newest and the freshest products. But this urge to buy new products did not just affect the high-class citizens, but also the middle class. Lower-class citizens could even buy new products with new credit opportunities presented by many companies and suppliers. Now, the definition has been changed to a desire or hope that anyone, without regard to their religion, culture, skin, or creed, can become rich. As long as, yeah, there is a catch, they work hard enough. You see, it was supposed to be about building a life, but now it is all about getting rich, therefore having a shift from society to materialism. Selfishness and greed have penetrated through the old dream. Nowadays, money is given the most primacy. The new American dream is all about wealth and how people have to attain that wealth. The once idealistic dream now encompasses acquisitiveness. The dream was originally meant for the Americans themselves, but later on it started to attract peoples around the world. People started to immigrate to USA just to become rich. To conclude, in 1776, the American dream was based on idealism. But in the upcoming 1920s, materialism got added in the equation. But after some while, today, idealism got kicked out of the American dream and only materialism stayed. It can be said that the American dream is dying, but it can also be said that it is still there, but only changed and altered. Although USA has achieved much towards this dream, there is still need for guidance from the right source because the American dream is a dream, an ideal. It is still, as it always was, an attempt of the people, for the people, by the people. Like a vessel at sea, sometimes it gets off course, but can also be corrected by the right guidance. Since it is a living thing, it will continue to evolve unless and until people decide to eliminate it by adding more corruption.